I'm Carol Ann, and this is episode 2 of The Wilds. It's part 1 of episode 2 of The Wilds. Episode 1, I loved. I didn't know anybody, and I have found out the names. I rewatched the plane scene when she introduced us to everybody, and I'm still not sure if they're really right, but I don't want to Google it and be spoiled, so I've wrote down the names, and some of them might be wrong, but I will be corrected by the characters, I assume. Episode 1, we saw them all arrive on the island. We saw Leah. Leah was the first one getting interviewed by the people that are interviewing them after they've been rescued. And we also saw that Leah's big heartbreak was to do with this guy that was also an author, that was also really old, but she lied to him about her age. So it was it was so good that I don't think I've seen alt like that on TV before. I mean, I thought that he was like, something bad happened and he was the one that did it. And I mean, it's still complex because I don't think he should have been near her anyway. He was really old, and she was on the cusp. Like, he should have just stayed away. Because I think 2 weeks before her 18th birthday, she was a child. And 2 weeks later, she was still the same person in my eyes. Like, the 2 weeks difference doesn't make a difference. So I think he should have just stayed away from her. But also the fact that she lied, she's the one that did the wrong thing. She lied. So it's so complex and I love it. Like, I honestly don't know any other TV shows that do stuff like that. Something I know that I'm going to end up loving is the writing, because it's all girls and they all have their own thing going on. Like, so Leah had the boyfriend thing, and then I think, is it Rachel, the athlete? So she's got issues with the whole being an athlete, like maybe pressure. I feel like there's a possibility that she's got an eating disorder. And then her sister, it's like being a kind of second-hand sibling, or, you know, I love that we're going to end up seeing all their issues because it's going to make great TV. Also, I didn't know her name, and now I do. And I love Dot. Dot is the best. People need to stay away from Dot, because if anything happens to Dot, I am going to kick off. She's my favourite. I identify with her so much. And I think she's hilarious. Something I really liked about episode 1 as well is that they discuss sex quite a lot. And they're all young girls, and some of them are virgins and some of them aren't. And I liked the whole discussion. The fact that some people, I think Shelby mentioned that she was a virgin, and that she hadn't had penetrative sex. And then Martha said, "Oh, I'm glad you said something, because I would have been embarrassed." And I'm really happy that that conversation happened on TV. And then in the same breath, we spoke about having threesomes with guys, threesomes with girls, and then period sex, all in the same breath. And the writing, I am in love with. Also, I really love that Tony and Shelby and Tony, Shoney, are gonna be like an enemies to lovers thing. I'm so excited to watch this all unfold. Also, there's a second secret agent. I didn't really say anything because I was just all shocked and absorbed. But there's a second, so Jeanette died. She was a secret agent. So, and they said that there was another operative, and who is it? I have some theories, but I'm not really sure. My option so far is I think it's either Dot or Fatim. Is she called? I think she's called Fatim. It's hard to tell with everybody's accents. There was another show that I was watching recently, and the character was called Clara. And all the Americans in the show called her Clara, but they said it in an American accent, so I thought she was called Claire. But so yeah, I think it's either Fatim or Dot that is the secret agent, but it could be any of them. So yeah, I'm just going to get into it because I actually cannot wait to find out more. So this is episode 2 of The Wilds. Let's watch. Got her paw feet, going running with her already paw feet.
Do they know about Nora?
Just in broad strokes, which is basically all we know at this point. You care to help us with the specifics?
What happened to Nora?
Born 18 minutes before.
The twins, I feel like super upset because I hope Nora isn't dead. And I didn't know that they were twins. I just thought they were sisters. But something I want to comment on straight away is what has happened to this girl? Her, like, how she spoke and her whole demeanour. I mean, obviously they've been through a traumatic experience. But it's clearly written all over everything that she's saying and doing that she has been through it. She started with like having an attitude. And I feel like I know that her attitude comes from maybe wanting to be the best and having pressure and all that stuff. But to see her now, I'm fucking terrified. Play.
I do want to tell you our story.
1, 2, 3, 4, I declare thumb one.
And we get to see younger versions of them.
Atriums. A-T-R-I-U-M-S.
Okay, now you're just showing off. Rachel, give it a whirl.
That's hard. I wouldn't know what to do. Tram.
Or A-T-S rats.
Yeah, bravo!
We were truly and actually fucked.
The fact that her t-shirt says more,
So
jumper
lucky.
says more issues than
They
Vogue.
had someone to hold on to.
Rise and shine. We're in hell.
Good morning.
That.
Shit, yeah, fucking hell, she better not die.
I was sleeping.
She thought she
Oh,
was
whoa,
dead.
I thought you were dead. Kid.
She's crying. You should be having a breakdown. What the fuck's with the pugs? What is this woman's deal? Somebody died.
Not our job to ask questions.
But I want to know.
Landed at the drop point. The other operative will know to retrieve it.
The other
Remember, I cut
operative.
them-
He first a dead body.
But then when I finally dug it out of her pocket, it died in my hands.
Knocked around so bad. She probably just forgot. Jeanette wasn't just in shock, you know.
Bless you, Shelby.
Dying.
Oh. She's mad.
Well, why didn't you wake us up?
We're gonna be infighting.
You could have found it before it died, but you didn't, did you?
She did. Yes, she. Rachel, it deserves to be mad.
Just afraid.
He did
I'm scared.
everything he could.
No, she's right.
Bless Nora.
Are you cutting me from this?
No, let me be clear. I'm not cutting you. I am not taking you off the Nationals roster. But
Nationals as well.
when I am dead sure that one of my divers can no longer make progress, I make it a point to tell her, and I tell her as soon as I can. Because this is a brutal, draining,
The
dead end.
stab into the
physique, and
heart.
I don't want her. Look at them. Kills me to admit it, but that is the kind of physique that succeeds in this sport. And
Oh, the
short,
fucking
compact bodies,
fizzy.
itty bitty pancake chests, and some kind of freakish genetic ability
Fucking
to pack
fuming.
on muscle and zero fat, and that is just not you.
Oh,
anymore. Oh God! All right.
that's so fucked up.
You
Something to say to a fucking child.
got beautiful.
It happens, doesn't it? Though.
Kid.
When you find that thing, that one thing that's all yours, it finally makes you feel special.
Did she not tell her
That
family?
finally. All right then. Cool.
Oh, bless her.
Very cool.
No. What does she
You good,
do?
honey? You don't give it up without a fight.
Yeah, fucking bulimia. Bless her.
Best apologies to change in behavior.
I like that though.
Wait, so what do you want me to do with this?
See if you can get it to inflate.
Best apologies, a
Have
change in
luck.
behaviour.
Fucking typical.
Okay, I feel like you can say typical about someone that you've known for a day in like a really atypical situation.
True.
I surf.
You serve.
Oh.
I took 2 lessons. Have you ever lied to someone, like to a guy maybe, and you
It's
tell
like
them
me
that
saying
you're into the
ASCII.
Smiths or that you surf, and then you try to legitimize the lie by listening to the Smiths all weekend and for a fucking surf lesson?
No.
Oh.
The water's a death wish.
Ooh, what's that? Rubber dinghy? Oh,
Jesus fucking Christ. You've got to stop scaring me.
You need to not throw shit at our brown people.
Sorry.
I took a piss. That's it. And just so we're clear, I will not be doing that in the wild.
Oh my
Thank
god,
fucking
bless
God
them
I
all.
needed
They're gonna
more
have
for
to.
that. Are you from one of those creepy doomsday prep families and have the basement full of canned soup?
I just watch a bunch of survival TV. Survivor, obviously. Naked and Afraid.
How many of these are there?
I don't get it.
I've literally only watched Naked and Afraid out of all of those that she mentioned.
Ow!
Oh,
I was
shit.
elevating it like you're fucking supposed to.
I think at this point it's better to immobilize than to elevate. So that's my bad, Martha. Okay, I really should have splinted it yesterday.
I was just thinking you probably should have split it yesterday.
FYI, I was a candy striper at Amarillo General last year where I learned that the biggest obstacle to patient recovery
Is
was
infection.
and negative energy. I'll let you think about that while I go get this one a drink, okay?
Oh,
Alright, so.
look at her skipping away. How is she happy?
Day 15.
True, she does have some stuff that can help him though. She's got tampons and stuff as
Think
well.
anyone's got theirs now?
Your sister was acting like that.
Fuck you.
Oh, yeah, Nora, go on.
Joking.
Hey,
Protective sister Nora.
I'm making an image.
Yes.
Can you?
that.
You gotta know what this place is. Like the full view of it. There's no way we're alone
Clever.
out here.
You know I'd be all in, but Martha.
That's fine. You should go.
Probably even better than a big ass help sign. That could really work. Yeah. Well, it did on Face of Wild with Bear Grylls.
Honestly, Dot is me. I am her. We are the same.
It can't be easy. Especially if they're drifting in the darkness.
Oh, true. No, girl. Even though this is really awful, it is really good that it's on a TV show. Like, I love all the topics that they're touching on because it's important for us to see this shit, especially people that need to see this shit.
Melodramatic.
Exactly. Now get out of my face.
Oh, come on.
Look at you. Always standing in my fucking way.
This is so annoying. Especially because I think Nora might die.
Lethally selective.
Oh, it's breaking my heart. Oh, so she went in hospital. Bless her. Sister.
You didn't flush. Staff has to check it to make sure I didn't relapse. Good times, right?
True, there's a lot of other sports that she could have gone into, or can still go into. Because so she was an Olympic diver, and they all have to be like under 5'2", and they all have to measure this much, and all of that stuff. But with her like hard work and determination, I feel like she could go on to do any sport that she wants, if she wants to do sports. Like, still after all of this. You hear about it all the time of like runners like getting issues with the knees and then they start cycling and win gold medals. This is so heartbreaking because I feel like something bad happened to Nora. I'm gonna leave it there. I'll be back for part 2. Check the link in the description. Ta-ra!